Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Yep, this one. I don't remember what's happening. We did the track meet, I know. We don't have a lot of time today. I'm on a tight schedule, so we're just gonna maybe do one really long one, and maybe cut it in half or something. Who knows? So what's the plan for today? I'm waiting patiently in the hallway of the girls' dormitory just outside of Emmy and Rin's rooms. Which we have been here quite a amount of times, but we haven't seen Emmy. I don't think we've seen Emmy in her casual clothes either. Emmy is apparently helping Rin get dressed. I suppose that makes perfect sense, as I have no idea how Rin would get dressed otherwise. Picnic. Picnic. That's what I said. Sounds pretty exciting. I know, right? Rin chooses this moment to make an observation. This guy seems threatening today. Actually, I noticed that too. On my way over, despite the sunshine of the early morning, the afternoon seems to have taken a turn for the gloomy. That's right, so this time Rin isn't going to be doing the exhibition or anything, because Hisao didn't push her to. So Rin's going to be a lot more available than she was, so we're going to probably see her a lot in this route. There's a heaviness to the air as well as that usually heralds a rainstorm. I wonder if I should have brought my umbrella. She's got a point. Emmy, you sure... Oh, you sure that you still want to risk getting caught in the rain? I don't even know why I bother asking. She's still in her normal clothes? Why aren't we going out? Emmy pops out of Rin's room in the hallway looking shocked that I'd even suggest canceling our plans. Of course. What? The threat of rain supposed to stop me? I can't help but grin at her belligerent response. It's almost like she's daring the rain to come. If Mother Nature were walking down the street, I think Emmy would probably start a fight with her, or at least to challenge her to a race. In fact, Emmy seems almost aggressively cheerful. That's right, we were staring at each other on the rooftop. That was the last thing that happened. Rin wanders out in the hallway, looking her usual self. Well then, are we ready to go? I'm ready. Rin nods and says a single word. Basket. Beg pardon. The basket. In Emmy's room. You should carry it. Emmy claps a hand on her mouth, embarrassed. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot all about it. Nice save, Rin. Emmy darts into her room and emerges with what looks like a very well-stocked picnic basket. As she hands it over to me, I note that it feels heavy enough to be one, two. Good lord, how much food did she pack? More to the point, where did she get the money for all this? Maybe she wins money from her running. I don't know. So are we set to head out? Yep. Rin gives another nod and we head out for the dormitory. I can't help but frown when I notice how gray the sky's gotten in the 10 minutes I was inside. Still, Emmy does not seem to concerned by such petty concerns as the color of the sky. She's positively skipping as we walk. Which reminds me, where are we going? This brings Emmy up short as she shoots me an embarrassed look. You know, I hadn't really thought of that. What do you think, Hisao? Well, there's a spot where we ate during the festival, but it might be nice to leave the campus for a while. However, I'm not sure if there's any good places to do that in town. Just as I'm about to open my mouth, Rin unexpectedly interjects us with a suggestion. There's a park in town near the art show. Good idea, Rin. I totally forgot about that place. Crisis averted. Do you know how to get there, Rin? Rin shrugs. It's pretty likely. Good enough for me. I would prefer knowing for sure, but what the hell. Lead on, Rin. The three of us quickly make our way off campus and take the road into town. This basket's a bit heavy. I hope that park is close by. We pass the art supply store, Rin slowing her pace slightly as we go by. Emmy notices Rin's change of pace and stops. You want to go in, Rin? Rin shrugs. Nothing I need. Are you sure? There's the slightest flutter of a smile on Rin's face, quickly replaced as her usual expression. Life's uncertain, but on this, at least, I am pretty sure. Nice of you to offer. Well, it's not like I'm the one carrying the basket. But I'll bet Hisao wouldn't have minded anyway, right? Oh, of course not. This is hardly a heavy load. I flex for emphasis. Emmy stifles a snort of laughter by pointing to the park at which we've suddenly arrived. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, this is the place we were with Hanako at the very end of her good story. I ran into you here that one time, didn't I, Rin? Rin's eyebrow raises slightly. Maybe. I'm unwilling to say for certain one way or the other. Memory's a tricky thing, you know. Well, I'll be. We made it in one piece after all. The sun's still nowhere to be seen, but neither Emmy nor Rin seem to mind. Cute. Hisao looks normal. He actually looks like a chibi little cute boy. Rin looking actually attractive as ever. We find a spot to sit on the grass as I set the basket down gracefully. Oh, I clicked off. Does Emmy always have socks like that? Or stockings? Oh no, wait, she doesn't have legs. Wait, Emmy just has legs. Wait. Emmy just has legs here. These are not fake legs. Yo, she's faking it this whole time. What? Okay. Oh, sorry. There's a surprising amount of food prepared. Maybe we were supposed to be joined by some of Emmy's teammates or something. I'm starving. Dig in. She attacks the food as if she had nothing to eat for years. I'm just reaching for the food myself when I feel the drop of rain land on the back of my hand. Uh-oh. Looks like the weather's not going to cooperate with us after all. Emmy glares at the sky as if that alone would hold back the rain. I very nearly believe that she could do it. It's one heck of a glare. It had better cooperate. You hear me, Sky? You stop that rain right this instant. The sky doesn't seem inclined to listen to her, despite the commanding tone she's taken with it. Instead, the rain seems to increase. Rin wrinkles her nose in distaste at this turn of events. Regrettable. What do you mean? Rin shrugs. I could paint this if I weren't out here. Shame to miss it, is all. She doesn't seem angry or annoyed about it, just a little disappointed. Emmy laughs in response to Rin's comment. Guess we should have stopped in the art supply store after all, huh? The rain increases a little more, offended that we haven't fled yet. Is this the morning where we went to the art gallery with Nomiya and it was raining? Or I just like creating that timeline. Despite the warm temperatures we've been enjoying, this rain is rather cold. I wish I'd brought my umbrella. Hey, we should probably head inside to keep dry. We're already pretty wet as hell. Yeah, but we can dry off this way and maybe get out of the storm. You don't want to catch a cold or anything, do you? Emmy considers this for a moment, and I can tell that part of her wants to stay out of the rain, just despite the weather. Unfortunately for her, the weather hardly cares about what we do. Or is this the one where Rin stayed in the rain and got really sick? And then she came into our room, drugged out of her mind. I suppose you're right. Or was that the same day? I don't remember. I think it was, because then she got sad and then walked out, maybe? I don't remember. Where can we go? I don't have an answer for her. The area is still pretty new to me. Though I guess I'm slowly getting used to the school itself, the surrounding town remains a mystery. All I know is the art supply store, and that's only because we've just passed it. Fortunately, Emmy soon snaps her fingers in triumph. That's it. There's a tea shop nearby. Of course, this Shanghai is where we go. We could always have some, or we can have some tea and dry out, no problem. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Great. You know where it is? Emmy nods, looking fairly confident. Sure do. I think. But it'll be an adventure either way, right? Adventure, huh? Well, I suppose we could use a little adventure. As long as we get out of the rain, I'll be happy. The picnic basket is a little lighter now, at least. Lead on. Rin and I follow Emmy as she weaves through the streets with some approaching confidence. Now left here. There, the Shanghai. Emmy beams triumphantly as she points to the tea shop. It seems fairly crowded inside, a symptom of sudden rain, I'm sure. Welcome, Katawa. I'm surprised to find that our waitress is none other than Yuko. She sure looks the part in her uniform. It's hard to believe that this is the same librarian from our school. Does she work 2 jobs? I guess that must be it. Oh, it's you. Yuko seems to know Emmy. Emmy grins brightly, pleased to be remembered. Hey, Yuko. Oh god, what was that voice? That was not Emmy's. Hi, Yuko. I didn't know you worked here, too. Do I know you? Fuck. You seem awfully familiar, but I don't think I've seen you in here. We met at your other job at the Yamaku Library, remember? Her eyes widen in memory. Yeah, that's it. Nice to see you again. Oh no, this is bad. I should have remembered a customer's face. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Yuko goes in realization from panic in a split second, performing a series of high-speed bows. I narrowly avoid getting headbutted in the process. Hey, whoa, calm down. Listen, I wasn't a customer when we first met. In fact, I hadn't ever been to the Shanghai, so it's alright. Not the best display of logic, but it seems to relax her a little. Do you really think so? Yeah, I'm sure. Positive. Isn't that right, girls? Emmy's been watching this little drama unfold with considerable amusement. Yep, it sure is. Well, okay. So, Yuko, got a room to seat us? Yuko nods and leads to a corner booth, providing us with the small towels before taking our order. What will you have? Cake and some tea too, I guess. What kind of cake? Surprise me. Yuko looks uncomfortable at the thought of surprising anyone, but gives a nod and turns to Rin. And for you, I'll take a straw. My feet are all wet. She's gonna drink the... Sorry? The drinking kind of straw. One, please. I remember this. I think this did happen in Rin's playthrough, didn't it? I remember that line where she's drinking the water off her feet. Yuko is obviously uncertain of what to think about this. That's right, and then Emmy ran back to school. I know she got sick, and then she got Rin sick. I think that was how that turned out. And we walked home with the umbrella, and that was that picture, and it was really cute. Yuko is obviously uncertain what to think about this. She fiddles with her pen and stationery for a moment, looking like she's about to cry before turning in my direction. And you, sir? Just tea, I think. Emmy would probably yell at me if I ordered cake. Aw, come on, Asao. Don't let me be the only one with food. I feel like a pig. Just trying to eat healthy. Your orders, after all. Well, today is your day off. You can be healthy tomorrow. Well, then I suppose I'll have some cake after all. Yuko seems slightly irritated that I'm changing my mind. What kind? I glance at Emmy and grin. Surprise me. Yuko sighs and nods. Very well. Your order will be out soon. Despite the crowd, our order does arrive quickly. Thanks, Yuko. Yuko nods in appreciation. This is a different guy than usual, isn't it? Yo. Different guy? Emmy must notice my confusion because she's a little embarrassed. Oh, yeah. Guess he is. This is my friend Asao. We've met. Small world. Well, let me know if you need anything. Oh, it's the nurse. I'm feeling it's the nurse. There's some weird shit going on here. With that, Yuko takes off like a shot to wait on some other tables, leaving me to ponder her comment. Different guy, huh? Guess it makes sense. Emmy's pretty popular, or so I've been told. It's probably that kid from the track team. This is stupid. I can just ask Emmy. So who's this other guy, huh? You got a secret lover or something? Emmy laughs again, and only I get a feeling from nervousness as much as anything else. It's just the track team captain. He likes coming down here after practice sometimes. So if you have anything to discuss, I tag along. Sounds mighty suspicious to me. I see. I could let the matter drop, but I can't resist at least getting another dig in. So it is a secret lover. I knew it. Rin watches our play, seeming mildly amused, before muttering something that I don't quite catch. Anyway. What? Huh? Rin jerks back from wherever her mind wandered off to. Huh? What did you say? Huh? No, before that. No idea. Oh. Well, okay. I let the matter drop before, but I can't help but notice that Emmy seems relieved that Rin interrupted the conversation. Maybe I went a little too far. Conversation dies down for a moment as Emmy and I busy ourselves with cake. Mine is strawberry and surprisingly good. She stabs me. You are now dead. Emmy seems to think so too as she suddenly reaches over with her fork and steals a bit. Thief. Pirate. There's a difference. We're not on the water. Well, no, but there's a lot of water outside, so it still works, right? Besides, you can have some of mine. I think it's cranberry or something. I should have asked for the strawberry. I like strawberries. Feel free to help yourself to mine if you really must. For some reason, I feel compelled to add, seeing as you've already done it once and all. Emmy sticks her tongue out at me, but that doesn't stop her from approaching my cake. I try some of hers as well. It's raspberry and pretty good. The rain's let up. It would appear that Rin is correct. Good timing, too. I finished my food and it looks like Emmy has as well. Well, we better pay and get a move on before it starts raining again. It takes a few minutes to get Yuko's attention, but we pay and we get out pretty quickly. So, do you want to return to the park? My jaw nearly drops. Are you kidding? It's gonna rain again. In fact, I think I just felt some raindrops. You might be right. Okay, I'll let you off the hook this time, but you owe me a picnic now. Got it? I don't know if she's addressing me, Rin, or the both of us. Fine. Now hurry up. I wanted to get some laps in the track, and it would be nice to do it without the rain. I thought this was your day off. Well, Emmy seems reluctant to explain herself. I need the practice. And I need to burn off that cake anyway. She's seeing the lover. Ooh. This is like the first time we've ever seen another guy besides Kenji. Or heard about one, at least. Why do I get the feeling that she's leaving something out? Are you sure? It wasn't that much cake. No, it wasn't that much cake for you. I ate most of it. She's got a point there. Still, I feel like I should at least offer to run with her. I feel like you have to offer to run with her. I'll run with you. Might as well, right? Emmy shakes her head empathetically. No, you won't, Hisao. Rest is critical for you, remember? I feel like that was the wrong thing. She definitely didn't want us to go. Probably should have considered that. She didn't want us to go. She was leaving whatever that was out. So maybe being pushy was the bad option? I don't know. It won't allow you to push yourself too hard. I guess she's better at giving advice than taking it. Whatever you say, Emmy. I think it's probably best not to press the issue. Plus, yeah, you're running in the rain. As we approach the girls' dorm, it starts to rain again. Emmy's expression sours slightly. Oh man, stupid rain. Hey, it'll let up soon enough. You can go running then, right? Emmy snorts, seemingly amused. Like I'm not gonna run in the rain. Well, you shouldn't. You'll catch a cold. Emmy waves her hand airily. Ridiculous. I don't get colds. My immune system is far too strong for something like that. Can't help but laugh. See you tomorrow then, okay? Yeah. Thanks for coming. Oh, and carrying the picnic basket. I'll bring it for lunch tomorrow. We can have our picnic on the roof. Sounds good to me. See you then. Emmy grabs a basket for me and shoots through the door. Rin gives me a sort of half nod and ambles inside as well. Damn, it's wet out here. I need to get back to my room and into some dry clothes. I'm soon in front of my front door, and I'm intercepted by the sudden appearance of Kenji, who appears to be carrying a stack of books. Hey man, give me a hand, would you? Huh? The books are unceremoniously dumped into my arms as Kenji fumbles with his room key. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. If you weren't around, I'd have to keep my door unlocked, and that's just begging for trouble. Perfect opportunity to set up an ambush, or maybe plant a bomb if they wanted to get their hands too dirty. Probably don't. Afraid they'll break a nail or something if they have to stab me. Women. My mind thinks about digesting the verbal torrent that's just been unleashed, but elects to remain comfortably in the dark. Uh-huh. Anyway, where you been, man? I could have been using some help carrying these books back from the library. I knocked on your door, but you weren't there. Sorry. Not really. You appear to be in some kind of... You appear to think I'm some kind of pack mule. I was out with Emmy and Rin. Kenji staggers back in shock. It looks like I just shot his dog. If he had a dog. Didn't limb this ladies again? What'd you do this time? We wound up at the Shanghai. I'm prevented from continuing my sudden exclamation of despair. The Shanghai? Why the Shanghai? No, man. You can't just go to the damn Shanghai. It's the most dangerous place in the city. A veritable stronghold of their best agents. I know. I've met them. They'll stop at nothing to lure you in a false sense of security, and then BAM! He hits the door for emphasis. Well, it's gone. Bus pass. Gone. Identity. Fucking gone, man. Promise me you won't go there again. You seem so vehemently opposed to the idea of the Shanghai that I'm willing to lie a little in order to get into my room. Sure, I won't go there again. Or at least I won't ever tell you that I've gone there again. This seems to mollify my bespectacled companion. Good. Sorry to come on so strong, but I know the danger too well to let you wander into the lion's den again. You get out there alive once, but twice? Push it. Yeah, well, I need to get changed and do homework, so I'll see you later. Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I suddenly remember that I'm still holding his books. You'd better take these. Catch a glimpse of one of the titles, something about cryptography. What a weirdo. Kenji grabs his precious cargo from me and disappears through the hallway. I open my door and walk in, grateful to get out of the soaking wet clothes. I keep hearing my door. The rain outside picks up, and I find myself hoping that Emmy's not running in this weather. She seemed so adamant about doing the run alone, I can't help but wonder if her legs are still bothering her. I try to remember whether or not I've seen her limping at all today, but I can't. Guess I was too caught up in enjoying the day, even if it did rain on us. And I think back over to the events of today, I keep finding myself focusing on my running partner. Her complete refusal to allow the rain to spoil her plans is incredibly cute. But there was something else there too. Sort of an unflappable attitude when it comes to enjoying the day as it comes. I really like that quality. Maybe I need to do a little of that myself.